Hi, Cancer Leo. I am so sorry. I accidentally hit live before I was ready and set up, so we are going to be a little skewed this way. All right, for this reading, nonetheless, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. To your timeless love message. Okay. My name is Gabrielle, for those of you that might be new here, and you're tuned in to Cusp of Roses, where we do timeless general tarot readings for all 12 cusp zodiac signs, as well as readings for the new and full moon and every zodiac season as we change into them. Okay, if you're interested in that content, I do invite you to go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you would like. If you like how this reading goes, let me know what you connect with in the comments down below. All right, make sure you hit that like button if you found any of the message that comes through as important for you, resonating with you, connected to you and your situation in some way, shape, or form. Okay, it really helps me out as a reader, and I truly appreciate it. Ooh, first time, just wanted to split out. Okay, first time. We're gonna get into a quick little pre-channel here, Cancer Leo. See what you guys got going on, what I can kind of sense before we get the direct messages from the cards. Okay, then I'm gonna sound my singing bowl one time. I'll do a silent prayer. You are more than welcome to pray along with me, or do whatever gratitude and grounding practice feels right and best for you in this moment. Okay? And then we'll get into the cards. But as I shuffle, I'm going to see what I can sense for Cancer, Leo, and love. Thank you so much, Divine. Cancer, Leo, and love. I just heard breathe. Take a deep breath. I just took one. Felt kind of like I was being told to, like, take a deep breath. Calm down. I know it's, I'm someone that believes, you know, when someone's upset, telling them to calm down does not necessarily induce the sense of calm that people assume it might. You know, if you're upset, you're upset. But there could be something that's upsetting you here, Cancer, Leo. Something you maybe feel a little frustrated. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of red in my mind's eye. You might be kind of frustrated with your love life, with a love connection that you're a part of. Sorry, there's a lash that just went into my eye. So maybe there's something you can't see quite clearly, or there's something irritating to watch or to see. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more. Tell me more, tell me more, tell me more about Cancer, Leo, and love. What do they need to know about love, Divine, prior to this reading? Something, okay, fate wanted to come out here, and gifts and offers. A gift serves as a gesture of affection, care, or a way to make a special someone smile. This may be your or your person's love language. In life and love, things may not always be clear, make sense, or seem to be going our way. What is meant to be will be. Choose peace as you navigate life. Toxic behaviors and fire and desire. Alrighty, Cancer, Leo. So that's what this energy is. Some of you guys might be dealing with a toxic relationship here. Something that absolutely is fated, right? But there's a need to choose peace. What's meant to be will be. So there's no denying the passion and chemistry you two have for each other. Don't fight it, enjoy it. But this card signifies that someone is exhibiting toxic behaviors. Toxic behaviors can look like yelling, manipulation, self-sabotage, abuse, neglect, and so on. Seek mental, emotional, or physical help. Ooh, yeah, you could definitely be dealing with a person or a partner here. I almost wanted to call you Pisces, Aries. Some of you guys might have Pisces in your chart that might relate or connect with this reading. Or Aries in your chart if you relate, or you might be dealing with the Pisces, Aries. I feel like the toxicity is on the Piscean end of this situation, okay? Yeah, I feel like this could be one of those relationships here, Cancer Leo, where again, yeah, the physical connection might be very, very strong. But it's almost like you and this person might bring out the worst in one another, not necessarily the best. Okay? I think you guys might be caught in a bit of a pattern. So this might be you fight and argue to make up later. You break up to make up. You might be on that wheel with somebody here. Like, it's hard to let this person go. It's hard to leave them alone. But I don't know that I just heard playing games. Somebody might be playing games with you here, Cancer Leo. Okay, or you might be the one playing games. Let's hold ourselves accountable. No judgment here on my channel. We all have to grow and evolve, right? But somebody's definitely playing games. It could be both of y'all. Both of y'all like to play games with each other. It's like, you know, this is toxic, but it's fun, I guess, to be that toxic with this person because they're just as toxic as you. Or, you know what I mean? They feed into whatever toxic behaviors you might have. You feed into whatever toxic behaviors they might have. And it's like fussing and fighting. And then you guys just like have a lot of sex or something like that. You know what I mean? It's one of those types of relationships I feel like is present in your energy. Doesn't have to resonate for everybody, but that's what's coming through for somebody here. Tell me more. What else? What else? Anything else for Cancer Leo energies out there when it comes to love? I just heard survive. So this could be a past relationship that you went through that was quite toxic here, Cancer Leo, and you might be reflecting on that right now. We did just have the Leo Virgo full moon, so that could be partially why you're still in this energy a little bit, kind of reflecting, releasing, and purging whatever remnants might be from this particular connection that was quite toxic, I think, for both of y'all. Definitely for both of y'all, okay? But I just hear more on the Piscean, and I keep hearing that. So if you have no Pisces in your chart, or clearly in any of your major placements when it comes to love, which would be your moon, your Mars, your Jupiter, your Venus, or your Lilith, not necessarily your sun sign or your rising sign, then this would be somebody that you were dealing with that definitely had a lot of toxic traits or a lot of toxic habits when it comes to love and relationships. Oh, I just heard that you picked up on, so maybe that's what you're releasing. You could be going through a reflective period right now, Cancer Leo, where you might be brought into the awareness around all of the toxic behaviors you maybe picked up from toxic relationships. Subconsciously, that happens, especially if you're dealing with like abuse in any way, shape, or form, whether it was mental, emotional, physical, sexual, okay? It's very, very normal for those that survive abuse in love and relationships and romantic partnerships to somewhat somehow take on some of the attributes or some of the habits or the patterns as their own, right? So whatever you did to cope with the situation might actually be something that's toxic in a particular relationship you're trying to start or that you're entering into now, or you're just kind of in your singlehood realizing like, oh yeah, that was kind of like a bad habit from a previous relationship, or, you know, I don't have to do those coping mechanisms anymore. I don't have to kind of defend myself or do whatever you were doing in that toxic relationship. Okay. But that's good though. This is the perfect time to really release that, right? Because as we head into the spring equinox, it is a fresh start for everybody in the collective, okay? So whether or not you want to bring forward those old patterns and behaviors is your choice. But this is a beautiful time here, Cancer Leo, to really take a serious look at yourself, right? Do some really deep self-reflection here to see what you might still be carrying from the past and what you're ready to put down and let go, all right? Let go of. All right, Cancer Leo, let's go ahead and get into this reading. I feel like this deck is ready. Again, I'm going to sound my singing bowl to start and end this reading or this portion of the reading. There will be an extended, okay, well, we'll look further into the energy that comes out here. You'll have to be a member of my channel to get access to that live stream, all right? But here we go. I'm going to sound my singing bowl, so be mindful for those of you that might be watching with headphones.
Thank you so much, Divine. What love messages do you have here for Cancer Leos? Love messages for Cancer Leos. Hanging out. This could be how this relationship started. Just hanging out. Or, yeah, you could be hanging out with somebody now, Cancer Leo, and kind of recognizing and realizing some toxic traits or behaviors that you might have that kind of straggled from a previous relationship. For those of you where that toxic relationship started by just hanging out, I think eventually you kind of felt like this person was a good partner for you. Maybe some of you are realizing, or again, trying to assess whether somebody you're hanging out with in the current moment would be a good partner, right? So looking at the values of stability between you two, emotional integrity between you two. Do you guys have shared goals and a shared sense of purpose? Okay. What else? What other love messages do you have here for Cancer Leo? Friends with benefits. Yeah. Okay, Cancer Leo. Okay, so hanging out. Who doesn't love spending time with their crush or boo? Dating doesn't always have to be fancy dinners. Spending quality time with someone can be romantic, fun, and chill. And then you got friends with benefits. Someone may be interested in an intimate connection with no strings attached. Be prepared for all that may be in store. So this is fair warning here, Cancer Leo. If you're hanging out with somebody right now and you're starting to go down that road of like, maybe this could be the one for me, maybe we might be a good life partners together, slow down just a wee bit and really take a good look at the dynamics between you and this person, because it feels like somebody just wants to be friends with benefits and you might be looking down the road of true partnership with someone, with this person, okay, who I don't think is looking down the same road. Okay, this hanging out feels super, super casual, right? And again, you can see here in this card, they are drinking wine. So this could have happened already where you guys maybe activated this kind of friends with benefits energy. Okay. And it's kind of like, don't get too carried away or too swept up in this energy. Yeah, money and finance at the bottom of the deck. Oh, Cancer Leo, be careful. This could be somebody who has money issues. Because again, hanging out. That could be the whole thing. Like, oh, we can just hang out. We don't have to do fancy dinners. We don't have to do this, that, and the third. Because I don't think they actually have the money to do so. You might be sitting in the Nine of Pentacles. I'm seeing it in my mind's eye right now. And this person might be looking at you as very stable. You have a lot of emotional integrity, right? You have goals in your life. You have a sense of purpose. You're very attractive, Cancer Leo. So, and you can kind of see they're kind of carrying boxes here. I sort of feel like this person might be somebody who wants to hang out and then they're like always over your place. And then next thing you know, they never leave your place. Next thing you know, they're bringing over clothes and like everything that they have, their toothbrushes here. They kind of like slowly but steadily move in with you almost because you're so stable. And I would really be mindful here, Cancer Leo, that you're not being sold the promise of partnership with someone who's not stable, okay? Because hanging out can turn into friends with benefits, can turn into a pseudo relationship where this person might be benefiting off your stability, but kind of giving you some sort of physical intimacy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of keeping you swept up in this idea of you guys being partners, when really you're the one maybe carrying a lot of the energy or a lot of the relationship. And I just heard, and then once they get on their feet, it's back to friends with benefits, right? Like the whole dream, the whole thing of partnership goes out the window. So don't be used here, Cancer Leo. Try to be mindful and be hyper aware if somebody is wanting to get close with you, wanting to hang out with you a lot, to kind of use you for your stability. They might give you the story of they fell on hard times, or oh, so-and-so is so mean, or oh, I got kicked out, or like, you know, whatever the case may be. oh, it was a drama, my landlord was tripping, like blah, 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 right? Like, but be mindful. Be mindful, because I really do feel like here, Cancer Leo, some of you guys might be, and I'm being told to say might have been, because this could definitely be past energy that's purging and releasing for you right now. Some of you might have been very vulnerable, um, may not have had the level of self-esteem that you have now in this moment if this is past energy. Maybe you're struggling a little bit with your self-worth or this sense of loneliness, so you're kind of like a little bit more open to entertaining this person who I think at the core of you, Cancer Leo, you know isn't necessarily stable, isn't necessarily somebody that you would truly want to have a partnership with. It's like deep down you know that this is just friends with benefits, but it's like there's another part of you that is yearning for connection and maybe yearning for partnership in that way. So you're like entertaining the idea of having that with this person, when I think at the bare bones of it, you guys are just hanging out and having casual sex. So try not to, whether this is you, like, no, that's where I'm at, this is just friends with benefits, it's not doing that. So then this person might be traveling down that partnership lane. And I kind of feel like if they are, it's because you're stable. You're offering them some form of stability that they're not able to offer themselves right now in some way, shape, or fashion. So it feels like, I just heard the word leech. They might be leeching onto you so that they can kind of get a little bit of stability too. But I kind of feel a little sour about that, because I think the moment that this person finds their footing, it's almost like everything that they might have sold you, everything they might have told you about what they desired from you or kind of what they were feeling towards you kind of fades away. So it's almost like this person might be trying to use you as a stepping stone. I know that sucks, but that's the energy that's coming through. Someone might know that, again, you might be vulnerable. Someone might know that you're looking for love, or, you know, kind of like at that point in your life. So it's like, here they come pretending and posing as somebody who you could be with. But again, I think they're just looking for a come up. Oof. Yeah. They are currently, or they were. So again, half of you guys are purging this particular relationship from your past in the now moment as we head into the new astrological year. Others of you, this might be a very active relationship that you're a part of, okay? So at the bottom of the deck, what's the highest energetic outcome of all of this energy? Highest energetic outcome of all of this energy with the bottom of the deck. Yeah. You've got fantasy, okay? That's what we were kind of picking up on here, okay? Fantasies are great until we have to face reality. Be sure you are accepting things for what they truly are and to avoid any disappointment. So that's what I'm trying to say, is like somebody might be selling you a bit of a dream here, Cancer Leo, okay? This, I think, started off as friends with benefits, you guys just casually hanging out with one another. And then the idea or the fantasy of having some form of partnership with this person, whether this, I kind of feel like it was initiated by this person. I'm seeing like the Knight of Cups, which again is Piscean energy. And that's kind of what the Knight of Cups does. They come in, they make you feel all the good feels, and it's just, oh, so good. And you start getting into that fantasy and that dream of it all. And then the moment that they're bored, or the moment that someone else who has maybe better standing or something else that they might want comes along, they move on, right? They just kind of like cut the supply, or they just kind of switch and they kind of flip. So be sure you're accepting things for what they truly are to avoid disappointment. And I think what this truly is friends with benefits. Yeah. Eight of Swords, the Hermit, and the Six of Wands. This person is maybe hoping that you don't catch on to the fact that they are looking for some sort of victory or come up, acknowledgement, trying to get back up on their feet or on their, like, this is, yeah, this is somebody who has intentions here, Cancer Leo, okay? And I can't get away from that Piscean energy. It feels like a Pisces or someone with strong Pisces in their natal chart. like more than one placement maybe, or just a strong placement. But let's see, let's get some more details on all of this energy. Thank you so much, Divine, for these messages here for Cancer, Leo. Ooh, let me get your, sorry, y'all. Hold on one second. I totally forgot to light your incense. My bad. Ooh. I was wondering, I'm like, the energy seems a little different. Okay. Tell me more about hanging out, partnership, friends with benefits, and fantasy here. For Cancer, Leo, tell me more about hanging out, partnership, and friends with benefits and fantasy. So who is Cancer, Leo hanging out with? 3 of Cups. I believe that's Cancer energy. Casual friend, that's what I mean. So yeah, this is absolutely a relationship or a friendship that started off very casually. Maybe you guys are mutual friends with the same people. Okay, tell me more about this hanging out. Yikes, with the 9 of Wands, almost said 9 of Wands. Yeah, I get it, Cancer, Leo. Some of you guys might be tired of this cycle, but you have the 9 of Cups in reverse. I think part of you, maybe now you're becoming more aware that you either were not happy in this situation, like you kind of settled a little bit. You settled for the hanging out. You might have settled for the friends with benefits with this person. And or this is something that you're actively in and it's like it's not really making you happy. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Let me make sure my deck ain't in reverse. Nope. Deck is not in reverse. Which tells me yeah. There's the 2 of Cups. And there's the Hierophant in reverse. Wow. So yeah, you might have entered into this situation wholeheartedly knowing, right? Like, yeah, there might be some sort of energy between me and this person. Some sort of chemistry, right? I kind of want to explore it, but we're not going to be committed to one another. I'm not holding on to this person. 4 of Pentacles. But I'll say this, 4 of Pentacles in reverse would say that your heart was open to this person. 9 of Cups would say, even through your heart being open to this person, I don't think you were necessarily all that thrilled that all this person wanted to do was just hang out and chill, right? I think you guys had a lot of fun together for sure with the 3 of Cups upright. Definitely, this was a relationship that you had a lot of fun with. I think your heart was open. But at the end of the day, it wasn't something that was fully fulfilling in a way that you needed it to be. Again, I just think that you knew with the Hierophant in reverse, this person was not committed, not ready for commitment. Again, friends with benefits is here. But the High Priestess upright, I think somebody either, yeah, and the 4 of Pentacles in reverse would also say that there was a lack of stability. I think you knew, part of you maybe knew that this person was just kind of hanging around or kind of leeching on a little bit because they were unstable. They didn't maybe have a sense of fulfillment, right? This could have been that type of, oh, I'm trying to follow my dreams. I'm trying to make things happen. Oh, I want to do this. And I think you maybe like believed in them. You know what I mean? Like wanted to help them, wanted to support them, knowing that they needed help, knowing that they weren't stable, but because you guys had fun and you guys were crushing on each other or, you know what I mean, had that type of chemistry, I think you just opened your heart to it. And then maybe it was you here, Cancer, Leo, that developed feelings for this person deeper than what, yeah. I think somebody here, and it might have been you, Cancer, Leo, and again, no judgment, no shame here on my channel. We all go through this cycle. Multiple times. Okay. Yeah, there you go. I think you knew this was toxic. I mean, the devil's here. You knew. Deep down, you knew that this was something that was not going to make you happy in the long term. Something that, again, you maybe did not want to tie yourself to all the way, or you knew this person did not want to be tied down. But the Ace of Wands. But the sex was good. Okay. Listen, no shame in that. No shame in that. I think, yeah, I mean, it's kind of cut and clear and pretty dry here. Yeah, you got the 9 of Swords for the energy between partnerships and friends with benefits. I think that's what happened. Somebody definitely caught deeper feelings for the other, knowing that with the Hierophant in reverse. So we'll go with masculine and feminine energies. Again, that's not gender specific, just masculine and feminine dynamics, right? They're polarities. I think someone caught feelings for this masculine energy, knowing that they weren't interested in commitment, knowing that this was just friends with benefits. So then it became a little bit more complicated and a little bit more difficult to fight the fantasy of it all, right? It's like you kind of maybe slipped out of reality and into a little bit of a fantasy land when it came to what the basis of this relationship was. What you maybe both agreed to initially was just friends with benefits, just hanging out casually, nothing too serious. And then it's like all of a sudden some serious feelings started happening here, especially with the 2 of Cups. Don't, and with the devil here with the High Priestess, it's like, don't confuse. Maybe that's what happened, right? Sometimes, you know what? Good sex can do that. It can really cloud your mind. It can make things difficult to understand. You can kind of get a little muddy and a little cloudy in what you feel. It can blur your vision. And I think that's what maybe happened here in this situation. Tell me more about friends with benefits. Yeah. So that may be realizing and coming to that awareness again. Maybe it being very pressed on the soul that I'm falling into this fantasy with something that is just casual, right? That has no promise of commitment. That's not even on the table. Sex is good though, but like, I know that this is toxic. Like, I know that this isn't for me. I know that this isn't what's making me happy. 9 of Cups in reverse, but I can't pull away. But I do feel like somebody either, yeah, maybe it kind of got to the point where feelings couldn't be held back. Somebody maybe expressed deeper feelings and that maybe pushed somebody to walk away. That's what I was kind of feeling. It's like somebody got back up on their feet and then it was like, whoa, wait, whoa. Remember, we were just hanging out. Remember, this was just friends with benefits. Now I'm kind of off to another, like, we're not doing partnership. Remember that. Yet they were kind of maybe letting you fall into the fantasy because it was benefiting them. I know that's a sucky situation, y'all. I know, but it happens every single day, okay? And again, no shame here. We all go through this cycle. We truly do. Okay, so somebody got up and walked away, whether it was you, Cancer, Leo, or this person, because I think feelings got a little too deep. Yeah, you got the Fool. Somebody took a risk. Somebody jumped off the cliff thinking that this was going to be maybe a little bit more than friends with benefits, that this could maybe be a partnership, and then got a strong dose of reality is what I get. Strong dose of reality here. Tell me more. That's the Aries energy I was kind of feeling here. Pisces, Aries, right? And then you got the Hermit in reverse. Somebody definitely wasn't ready to do the work and or dig kind of deeper into this, like, or go deeper into this relationship. Hermit in reverse. Someone just doesn't like to be alone. I feel like that's this person. Come on now. Knight of Wands, right? Somebody doesn't like to be alone. That's what I was kind of picking up on. As soon as things got a little too deep, or as soon as, you know, it fell out of the realm of friends with benefits, or as soon as somebody kind of got themselves together, off to the next thing, the Fool energy. Knight of Wands, running. And I think with whoever's in the Nine of Swords, it's kind of like, I knew that this was what this was. How did I let myself fall for the fantasy? Please don't beat yourself up too much. Trust me, trust me, trust me. We all go through it, okay? You are not alone, love. But I know that it's a hard lesson to learn. It really is. It really, really is. Yuck. There's the Knight of Cups. There's the Knight of Cups. We're going to pull a couple extra here for you guys, okay? Because I feel like there's more that wants to be said. Come on now. That's what I'm saying. Come on now. Y'all. I can't make this up. It's the Ace of Wands that made this vision of partnership, or this idea of partnership, emotionally conflicting. I know this person doesn't want to commit. I know they're not even grounded. They're not even stable. Yet, the sex is so good. The passion is so good. The physical chemistry is so good. I don't want to let that go. So it kind of, Seven of Cups, it made it difficult. Fantasy. Scorpio energy for some of you guys. Okay? Tell me more about hanging out. Yeah, come on now. That's what I'm saying. This person was hanging out with you for an ulterior motive. They wanted something from you. Again, like I said, because they were not stable, they maybe sold you the idea of the Two of Cups. We can be partners. Oh, I really love you. I really like you. I really want to be with you. I can see myself marrying you one day. Knowing good damn well they're the Hierophant in reverse. They are not committing to nothing, okay? Definitely not using any wisdom at all, because you definitely have the Fool here. Definitely not using any wisdom with the Hermit in reverse, right? So this is somebody who doesn't learn from their mistakes, who doesn't dig deep enough. They're very surface. Three of Cups. And ultimately, Cancer, Leo, that's not something that's going to be ideal for you when it comes to a partnership, a true partnership. And I think you knew that, High Priestess. You knew that this was maybe just a karmic situation. You knew that this was just lust gripping you, not love. But I think it was hard for your heart to follow the program. Okay, so this might have been a very big lesson in Friends with Benefits for you, Cancer, Leo, that might not be the healthiest choice for you, especially with how you love. And I really do feel like this person, I feel like this person took advantage of you. Even if you knew that they were doing it, or even if you kind of welcomed it, I think they don't have a guilty conscience around what they were doing. Two of Swords to clarify fantasy. That's what I'm trying to say. What do I believe now? It's hard. Now I don't really know what to trust, because I know this for facts, but my heart is saying something different. My feelings, I feel attached. I feel connected now, right? Like, what do I do? What's real? What do I believe? Again, fantasies are great until we have to face reality. Be sure you are accepting things for what they truly are to avoid disappointment. Okay? Yeah, this was a tough one, Cancer, Leo, but this was the public version or section or part of this love reading. We are going to get into the extended again for members only. If you would like to have access to this particular extended, Cancer, Leo, and all the other extended readings that I've done thus far, I have about 8 rounds. This is my 9th round of extended love readings for all of the cusp signs. You are more than welcome to join my channel. Make sure you join at the level that gives you access to those extended love readings. You'll then get a members tab, and all of them will be posted there, all the previous lives. You'll also gain access to all of the members only video playlists, okay? In this extended, we're going to look beyond the Two of Swords to just kind of see a little bit more around what might have caused this slip. Again, I think we know it was probably the physical intimacy, the sex there, okay? But we'll see what's behind the Two of Swords to get a little bit more details on this fantasy. Then we'll look at the sacred geometry of relationships to see what soul or relationship lessons this connection might have taught you, might be available for you to learn in the now moment, Cancer, Leo, if this is like a present day situation. Then we'll get the hidden truth. We'll really see where this Hierophant in reverse was at what their true intentions were with the Hidden Truth Oracle. So if you're interested in that, again, make sure you join my channel. I'd love to have you guys on the membership side of things, but if not, Cancer Leo, no harm, no foul, no worry, no problem. Just let me know what resonated for you in the comments down below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed, as I tend to post my live reading schedule a week in advance, okay? So you can kind of tune in. It'll be on your subscriptions list. You can click the notify me button for whatever video you might want to tune in live, okay? But I thank you guys so much for joining me here. Thank you, Angela, for being here as well, love. Yeah. Oh, where was I at 10 years ago? LOL. Yeah. I feel you on that. That's so sweet. Thank you, Angela. I know. We all have to learn these lessons here, Cancer Leo. Trust me when I tell you, you are not alone in having to go through these lumps and these bruises when it comes to love. But this is definitely going to teach you what you're built for and what you're not, okay? And there's no shame in either answer and what that might look like, okay? But we're going to dig into the extended for my members. Join me over there on that live that's posted on your members tab. And for everybody else, again, thank you so much. And we will close with the sound of our singing bowl. Namaste.